The garden hose and a simple sandbox have gotten sophisticated.
X marks the spot.
Sand and water tables are a clever combo that deliver buckets of fun.
He was playing with it at school and really enjoyed it, and I thought that would be good to have outside. Let me check it out, and became obsessed with the idea of having it. We've had it for a good 3 years now, and it has been such a good investment for us.
Early childhood educators say when it comes to stimulating a developing brain, you just can't beat it.
Here's a macaroni and cheese.
There's absolutely no comparison. It gives children the greatest opportunity to explore materials in an open-ended environment. It involves all the senses, and it just helps children make those meaningful connections with learning.
Sand and water tables really do give kids the best of both worlds, and that's why a lot of states require preschools to use them in their curriculum. Now, I like sand and water tables because instead of sitting down in the sand and water to play, my kids, Grace and Heath, can stand up, cutting down on at least some of the mess. So before you buy, just remember your biggest consideration with this is space. They can take up a lot, whether you use it indoors or out.
Let's start with the great outdoors. If this is where you think you'll put it, look around. Will your child get more use out of it on the back deck or out in the yard? If the answer is out in the yard, you can get away with shopping for a bigger model. And when it comes to outdoor tables, you'll want to look for one with sun protection for that precious skin.
Oh man, I'm gonna be buried treasure.
He really has created a lot of fun stories, and it's facilitated his creativity even more, I believe.
8, 9, 10. X marks the spot.
Outdoor sand and water tables are generally made of either plastic or wood. Over time, weather can take its toll on both. So if you're thinking about storing it in the winter, shop for tables with detachable legs. If you think your child will get more use out of an indoor sand and water table, you can buy a protective pad for your floor. But an inexpensive shower curtain liner works great. One of my favorite shopping mom tips. If you want to have your sand and eat it too, I found some tables like this one by Little Tykes made for inside and out. Now, some tables are just single purpose, so before you start shopping, decide if you want your child to play with sand and water at the same time or play with one then the other. Obviously, kids can do much more with double-sided tables.
Now you can find sand and water tables with more elaborate features than you can imagine. Some come with hand cranks to create currents, boats, even characters. Now I like the simple tables too because they force a kid to use their imagination. One day Grace and I made these little characters out of clothespins, and I hope it taught her a thing or two about being resourceful. You know, all smart shopping moms know if you can find a toy that keeps your kid entertained and is educational too, it's probably a good buy, even if it is a messy one.